boldly go.
Welcome back to another episode of To Boldly Go. This is episode 5. Today, guys, on Kryptic Gaming Network, we're going to be discussing the points of interest inside No Man's Sky. We know that we have seen several different little symbols. They vary in color. I haven't been able to find a really good still shot to see if there's symbols inside of them. All I can tell is different colors or shading or shapes of their outline. But today we're going to be speculating on the different points of interest. I'm going to start off by quoting an article on softpedia.com. It says, according to Hello Games' Sean Murray, the waypoints can represent many situations, but also quite a few dangers. It's a high-risk, high-reward gamble. However, as lots of valuable things can be found on the game's planets. Something we haven't shown yet is the minimap. At the bottom of the screen, that will have waypoints marked on it for every planet you visit. They will show things of interest, which may be resources, or a ship that's crashed, or some sort of beacon, he explains. He goes into further in detail, but I'm going to take over from there, and then we'll come back and we'll quote this at the end of the video. First off, I want to start off by saying thank you guys for coming back to Boldly Go. I love all the support you guys show this series. Let's move forward on the talking points of these said points of interest. Number one, most obvious, is beacons. We know about beacons because we've seen a couple of different gameplays of discoveries you have made. You have to use these to upload them to the Atlas. As Sean Murray said in the E3 press conference, he had made a special build to where he always warped in near a beacon. We do know beacons in that current build showed up as a red emblem, a red point of interest. Now let's move on, because beacons, they're kind of just, ordinary. Just you use them to upload your discoveries. The next obvious thing would, of course, be trading post, where you land your ship and trade in your resources and so forth. Now, that would be where you would make trades and get credits and exchange for things you needed. The next thing that these points of interest are, they could be ancient ships that have crashed, or just ships that's crashed recently, or ancient structures. A lake, a beautiful mountain, a set of mountains, a view of a valley, anything, or a canyon. The next thing is these points of interest could be blueprints. We know that you have to find blueprints to increase things on your ship, to increase your multi-tool, to increase your very suit you're wearing to be in more hostile environments. So blueprints will be another thing to be discovered in these points of interest, I believe. The next thing is creatures. I do believe there's going to be points of interest for very rare special creatures. Something on the privilege, on the basis of maybe as rare as the Bigfoot myth or legend, or the Loch Ness Monster legend. Something on those premises. Or artifacts, ancient artifacts from alien race that was responsible for the Sentinels. That's another thing that these points of interest could be. Another thing that I believe solely is that you will discover elements, rare elements that you haven't discovered yet, may show up as points of interest. I do believe that. And last but not least, the most important thing, I believe full-hearted 100% that parts of these will be the lore. Some of these points of interest will be the lore. Let's go back and finish quoting that episode, that article. It could be something to discover, like a new species of creatures, a mountain range, or a vast lake, but you'll have to go and find out what they are. We're not going to tell you what's out there, and that's a great way to earn money to buy the upgrades for your ship or suit, and in turn that'll help you explore even more. That is what it quoted. These points of interest are going to be vast. There's going to be so many different things. This list doesn't even scratch the surface. Guys, I don't know about you, but we are a little over 4 months away probably from the release of this game. I am getting more excited as more time passes, and I look forward to seeing your guys' comments and thoughts below. If you enjoyed this video and you're a current subscriber, please hit that like button and share. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button and never miss another episode. Guys, I love every single one of you. This has been Kryptic with Kryptic Gaming Network, and I will see you guys on the next video.